Assalamualaikum and greetings to all. Today, our group would like to explain about the oil palm empty fruit bunch as biomass fuel. Our group consists of three members, which me, Muhammad Aidid Bin Ahmad Fauzi, Akmal Danial Bin Zainudin, and Syazani bin Azree. For introduction, what is oil palm empty fruit bunch? Oil palm empty fruit bunch is the most commonly examined for biomass for biofuel production among the oil palm biomass because of incomplete combustion and the emission of very harsh particle. Direct burning of oil palm empty fruit bunch causes environmental difficulties. So converting oil palm empty fruit bunch to biofuel like ethanol, butanol, and etc. could be a good option with a lower environmental impact, despite the fact that numerous scientists around the world are working on the technology to produce biofuels from oil palm empty fruit bunch. None of them have yet been commercialized. Continuous research and development efforts are still required in order to bring such technology to market. Source of waste produce and its quantity. In tropical places such as West Africa and Southeast Asia, Aidid genesis, which scientific name of oil palm, is one of the most cost-effective perennial oil crops due to its valuable oil products producing fruits. These fruits are frequently peeled off the fruit bunch during the oil extraction process, leaving the empty bunches to be dumped as residues. In the oil palm business, anti-fruit bunch of Aidid genesis are commonly considered waste. The abundance of oil palm anti-fruit bunch has resulted in a slew of environmental problems, including pest extraction, greenhouse gas emission, and soil acidification. Over 22.4 million tons of anti-fruit bunch were estimated to have been generated globally in 2014. On average, millions of tons of anti-oil palm fruit bunches are produced each year in various regions throughout the world. Malaysia, for example, produced nearly 5.2 million tons of, of anti-fruit bunch in 2002. As a result, Malaysia's oil palm sector is the largest supplier of biomass. This biomass leftover are produced in vast amount of every year, with only a tiny percentage being transformed into valuable product, majority being left unused. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Muhamad Syazani bin Azree and matrix number is 205727. Now I will be presenting the process to convert the empty fruit bunches into biomass fuel. There are one process which is thermochemical conversion and there are three types of it, which is OPFP pyrolysis, gasification, and torrefaction. The OPEFP is short form for corn husk oil palm empty fruit bunches. The first one is OPEFD pyrolysis. Pyrolysis is defined as the thermal degradation of the biomass material in the absence of oxygen. It is normally conducted at moderate temperature, 400 to 600 Celsius, over a short period of retention time. The efficiency of pyrolysis and the amount of solid liquid and gaseous fraction formed largely depend on the process parameters such as pre-treatment condition, temperature, retention time, and the type of reactor. The second one is OPEFD gasification. Gasification process is an extension of the pyrolysis process, except that it is conducted at elevated temperature range of 800 to 1300 Celsius, so that it is more favorable for gas production. Biomass gasification offers several advantages, such as reduced CO2 emission, compact equipment requirement with a relatively small footprint, accurate combustion control, and high thermal efficiency. The main challenge in the gasification is enabling the pyrolysis and gas reforming reaction to take place using the minimum amount of energy and gasifier design therefore important. The last one is OPFB torrefaction. Torrefaction is the thermal conversion method of biomass in the low temperature range between 200 to 300 Celsius. Biomass is pre-treated to produce a high-quality solid biofuel that can be used for combustion and gasification. It is based on the removal of oxygen from biomass to produce a fuel with increased energy density. Different reaction conditions, such as temperature, inert gas, and reaction time, and biomass resources lead to the differences in solid, liquid, and gaseous product. Lastly is the analysis of thermochemical conversion of OPFB suggests that gasification is the most suitable thermochemical route for OPEFB conversion to biofuel. It has the highest carbon conversion, which is more than 90%, and biofuel yield. Thank you.
Explain about the application of biomass fuel. The use of biomass fuel is for the transportation and for the electricity generation is the increase in many developed countries as means of the avoiding carbon dioxide emission from fossil use. In 2021, the biomass provided nearly 5 quadrillion British thermal units is about 5% of total primary energy used in the United States. First, the application of the biomass fuel. The biomass fuel is such an example like biodiesel. As we know, the truck and buses that run on diesel While in agriculture, the tractor is used by diesel. In the United States, over 80% use truck and bus that use the run on the diesel. The benefit of the biomass is made biodiesel. It safe and biodegradable, and significantly less air pollution, and it can reduce GHG emission. The second application is the biomass of fuel can generate electricity. To generate electricity that by using a process of pyrolysis that use a similar process to gas production under different operation. In this condition, the biomass is heated at lower temperature range by the complete absence of oxygen to produce a crude of bio. The function of bio oil is a substitute of fuel oil or diesel. It often as a turbine, an engine for electricity production.